Okay, I'm going to log into my credit card account here to show you how my credit score has improved in a very short time. Actually, it's gone wild. Okay, we're in Washington Mutual site where you get free credit profile. So I'll click on credit profile, and you'll see here's my credit score. This is TransUnion. The score here is 783, and it shows the history. Now it can be as low as 300, as high as 850. 783 is pretty good. If you look down over here under FICO score tracking, it gives you from January 07 all the way to December. It gives you about a year. Now, my score started out in like February at 589. Okay, started working on it, was vigilant about it. Just follow the tips that I give you. You should have the same results. It went up over 200 points in 6 months to 783 points, and I've kept it at that for 4 months. Once I hit 783, I didn't want to push it any further because 783 isn't a whole lot different than going in the 800s. It's still considered excellent credit, and I don't want to rock the boat anymore. I'm just going to let my accounts age, and the older they get, the better. Now, if you look over here where it says credit report snapshot, it shows I have 15 plus accounts open. Or no, 11 accounts open, 11 inquiries, nothing derogatory anymore, and no delinquencies, and I've paid off my balances, so I have nothing anymore on balances. So as time goes on, these inquiries, I could work on getting rid of those. I haven't gotten around to that yet. That'll improve it more, as 11 inquiries is a lot. But I've gotten some cars, some credit cards, and still my score is 783. So it goes to show you there's still even room for improvement. What's good about this? It gives you ways to manage your score. You can take a look down here. No payment was due, and also I always pay more than the minimum. Okay, it's not reporting anymore, but at one time it said, for every month I paid more than the minimum. I really usually only paid like $1 more than the minimum, but that works. It shows that you're paying more than the minimum. They don't know the difference whether it's $1 or $1,000. So that's a good way to also make yourself look better in the eyes of your creditors. And then you can click on here, more ways to manage your score. And they try to sell you different products, which it's good to keep an eye on your credit. I'll get into that in other parts of the website. But what you want to find out too, if you click here, the primary reason my score is 783. I have my accounts are pretty recent. Okay, so it could be better than that if I had older accounts. Now I do have things that dropped off, like cars that I've paid off like 15 years ago. I don't want to bother putting those back on again. Again, I have a good score. I want to leave well enough alone. But a lot of my a lot of times you have recent because you've disputed off a lot of things that were old, and you're only stuck with good recent credit. But that's still, that's kind of another myth that they say. It's that you have to have old accounts to have a good score. My accounts aren't that old. Maybe my oldest account is 5 years old. And it's 783, my score. So length of time for my accounts is short, relatively short. And the time since my most recent opening, I've opened accounts pretty recent. So that's telling me, what my problems are. But, again, when you got in the 780s, you got no problem. So you can just see if you paid off balances, transfer balances. So this is a Washington Mutual credit card that does this. And also FICO and other companies have like a score simulator, and they give you tips. But also I'll be offering tips how to do it, because remember, they have to, FICO, they have customers who are creditors, and they can't, there's certain things they can't tell you and not get their creditors upset. So they're trying to play both sides, so you don't always get everything you need to know. So anyway, go to your credit score gone wild. That's yourcreditscoregonewild.com,